Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a band that reached out on a special Patreon tier that we have. The name of the band is Sheltered Sun. We've actually checked them on the channel before and we really liked the track. That was a music video, this is just an audio track. And the name of the song is Moonlight Chaos featuring Viktorie Surmøvá. I believe she's the lead singer from Surma, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think I am. Anyways, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's check this out. For a band that has a couple of songs out, they've never released an album, they're fucking good.
They're good.
It's the second song we've done from these guys because they sign up to that special tier that we have on Patreon to check out bands, which I think most of you out there that have a band and you want us to check out your video, fucking put your money where your mouth is and sign up to that. But fuck, like, no duds. No duds. Which, honestly, is really shocking. We're talking about, like I said, a band that doesn't even have an album out, just a couple of songs. Like, it's really good shit.
Yeah.
It's really good shit. It's really hard to nitpick it and find something that you're not happy about. Like,
I'm happy with everything. It feels very refreshing
fuck.
to listen to.
Just releasing a record. Like, what's the holdup?
EP.
Did you put all the juice into, like, a couple of songs and now there's no juices left? Come on. Fuck, this was good. This was good. All right, so what's your take?
I fucking enjoyed it, dude. I mean, it has... So, you know, it has its heaviness, but it has its beauty also. And I love the way it ends with that...
Has a heavy Flesh God Apocalypse vibe.
Yes! Yes, because you hear that background kind of choir a little bit.
And the orchestrations, too.
Yeah, and you can hear the orchestration. It's very Flesh God Apocalypse-like. But I'm loving the female
vocals. The previous
vocals.
one was more a straight up melodic death metal song.
Yeah.
This is more of like a symphonic death metal song.
Yeah. I'm loving the female vocals. I think they're absolutely beautiful, and they work.
Oh, the spoken word was amazing.
The spoken word was really nice too, but I think they work so well.
And then with some of those heavy vocals, harsh vocals behind it.
Well, it adds to that Flesh God Apocalypse feel, but I think sprinkling those female vocals on top of that just adds more to it. You know, it freshens up that Flesh God Apocalypse style that a lot of people are trying to imitate. It kind of freshens it up a bit, adding those on. And like I said, I really like the end. The end with the kind of slowing down and giving you that acoustic
feel to it.
Acoustic feel. I love
nice
that.
way to finish
off the track. Yeah,
I agree. I thought the female vocals were Viktorie's vocals were amazing. I thought she nailed it. That angelic range that she had was phenomenal. Putting some of those heavier, harsh vocals behind it really gives even more. Because those
more
angelic,
of a pedestal for her.
Yeah, because those angelic vocals are so light.
Like, yeah, they're pillowy. You need something
like cotton
underneath
candy.
them
You know what I mean? Like,
to push
so
them
you
up.
need something to kind of lift them up, and having those heavier vocals behind really pushes it up. But then when it came to that spoken word, I was at first surprised with how long it went, but it was so good. It was so good. It was such a nice way of prolonging the song, but not prolonging in a way that feels like it's not going anywhere. Man, I was really happy in that pocket there. I really enjoyed that moment. So it was a song that vocally was on point, more of her versus the harsh vocals, because the harsh vocals felt like the feature.
Yeah.
Versus the other way around. You know what I mean? But I don't mind that. I enjoy this dynamic. Like, I always say, if you're gonna have somebody feature on your track,
get the most out of it.
Get the most out of it. So I always say that. I hate when somebody's featured and they get like 2 lines, or they get 1 chorus or 1 verse or a humming that you can barely tell that they're even on the song. So
or they produced it, so their name's there.
Just get the most you can get out of it. And I felt like this track really gave the most that you could get from her
vocals.
Yeah, she's pretty much the main singer for the whole track, which I loved it. But the dynamic between the two is really good. Vocally, the song is outstanding.
But it's nice to see.
But musically, it's really strong too. I mean, there's really.
It's nice to see the difference between the one we did before and this one musically. It's nice to see that there's a range that
they're not worlds apart, but they're different.
They're different, yes. But they're also done very well in their own right.
And I don't mind having songs like that on a record together, because at the end of the day, you could still see what brings it together. You can still see what unifies it. But it's nice to see also the parameters that are completely different from one to the other,
yes.
Which that's what you also like. For me, a perfect record is a record that all the songs feel like they belong together with one another, but they don't sound alike. Like they feel like they belong together. That like there's an underlying.
There's a DNA that's
there's the same spinal cord.
Siblings that look nothing alike, right?
Yeah, but they're all siblings.
But they're all siblings.
They all share the same DNA.
Exactly.
So
there's one here or there, but they don't look alike. But there's the DNA that
to me is key
essentially
for
brings them together.
That to me is key for a perfect sounding record. I want a record where, from the first to the last song, all of them feel like they belong together. They all have that underlining connectivity that brings them.
But they're different,
and gives me different ebbs and flows,
experiences in their own rights. Yet they all connect in some way.
Exactly. To me, that's how a perfect album should be like.
Yeah.
And so far from these two songs, they have that ability that the two songs are not worlds apart. They're intertwined with one another, but at the same time, they're very different from one another. So this is more in my wheelhouse, I must say, because I'm a huge Flesh God Apocalypse fan.
Yeah.
So this falls more into my wheelhouse, and I thought her voice was just...
She killed it.
Off the charts.
Like I said,
the charts.
Like I said, it gave me that Flesh God Apocalypse sound that I feel like some people are trying to do themselves, right? But adding her on top of that, like I said, gave more of an oomph to it, and I think it was enough to make it its own, right? But giving her so much of a pedestal,
so much.
I think it was a great idea.
So much. I love the fact that it starts off with the harsh vocals. That's exactly how you want to start off. And
you want to ease into the
and then you want to bring in her voice, her angelic voice. The spoken word, I got to go back to that because I thought that was phenomenal. Even the length of it, I thought was really good. And then musically, to finish off with more of the acoustic, the more somber.
Hear the string plucking.
Yeah, that was really good too at the end, because you don't hear that anywhere throughout the song until the end. But it's such a nice way to finish off the song. It really gives a sense of finality to it.
Yeah.
So I loved it. A very theatrical song, musically and vocally, from beginning all the way to the end. Love this track. Absolutely love this track. All right? Not saying that just because they paid us.
No, if they pay...
No, I keep it real.
I keep it real. If it was bad, I would say it's bad, dude.
Remember that Prognan band that we did?
Yeah.
We didn't hold back. That wasn't very good. Anyways, let's not kick them while they're down. This was good. Go check them out on social media. We have links in the description of this video, so you guys can go and check these guys out. And we're done for today.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow with more shit.
See ya.